Good morning, family. Long time, almost 2 months without being in here. Being very, very busy. So today is gonna be a day for me to be in the hive, um, inspect the hive. Then we have another project that we need to do. Finally, we are building my outside kitchen, just in case we need to cook outside and have it ready. We also have a tree that we need to cut and save that wood for in just in case. And I have some plants and seeds that I need to put in the ground. I already got all my lettuce in the ground. I already got my trees are fruiting beautiful. I'm gonna give you a tour in a little bit. But then I'm going to take a few pictures of my hive and then share with you guys, and then I give you the tour of the garden. Okay, so stick with me. Thank you for your support. I don't know if you guys want to know anything that I am learning with you guys and how do I do it. My fire is going right now, so I am going to make sure my fire is, so there is my fire. I am just making sure we got a good fire going on. I'm using those pine pellets. Let's see if I can show you over here. I'm using those pine pellets, and all I do is I drop them in there. I make sure it has enough oxygen going on, and then I put some pieces of wood. And it's smoking pretty good, so that's a good sign. I'm going to set it up just in case I need to split my hive, because it's a spring. My hive is being very healthy and strong. I'm gonna feed them with honey and comb, and have them be entertained with that while I do the inspection. I got a box that I'm gonna set up. I mean, my day is gonna be very busy, and that's why, guys, I haven't been around here in a long time, because there is so much to do and it's so much to be ready for. I've been canning, I've been chopping, and making sure I'm filling in my holes just in case. We never know. Last Friday, today is Sunday. Friday, I went to Aldi and I got me 6 cans of whole potatoes, 6 cans of sliced potatoes, 6 of carrot, and 6 of corn. So I bought home 24 cans of vegetables. Okay, we are not that big on canned fruit, because we are trying to get our own going on. So that's what's going on, family. So we're gonna get to the point. So there you go. You got nice. I don't know if you can see the flame, but it's a good fire. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna take a few pictures, and there and there and there, here and there, because that's all I can do. I don't have the support to be recording, and this is gonna be a quick inspection. And if I need to split, I'm ready for that. Okay. Thank you, guys. And here, family, is my setup for my hives, and before I started splitting. And this is where I put my new box in front of the those two bricks on this be closer to me, and they're the other hives, the one I'm gonna split. Okay, family, so sorry I couldn't take no pictures. My hands were full. I split the hive, but they start roaring so hard, and there were just two right behind me right now. But I got it split. I couldn't find the queen, so hopefully she think that she swarm, and that's what I did last spring, and it works. I had two healthy hives until one completely failed with the moth, the comb moth. It was a disaster. I didn't record I was so devastated, but then I clean it and I still have some bees around. I still have some of the frames, the way they, let's see if I can turn this. No. It's, you know, they got in there and they actually eat and poop all over the place. So there is my bee. I'm sorry. I don't want to get bit. But there she is. I mean, over this side of the house, my June plum, which we call it hobo, finally they start ripening. I have collected a lot of them. We have been eating them, delicious. And I also want to share with you guys that I finally opened my Etsy page. So I'm going to have some seeds of hobo. This is my greens. They are delicious. I juice it. I eat it in salads. Very, very good. I believe it's mustard green, and if I don't mistake. And then over this side, this plant here, volunteer, I am not sure what it is. I have to take a picture and find out. Also, my broccoli and cauliflower didn't do well, so there is that. My avocado, the cold front, got it pretty good, so I am going to attempt to clone it this time. I believe I gotta wait now because this is the last week for the moon, for the good moon. Our lemons are packed and full, so everywhere you look, there is blooms everywhere. It's beautiful, very nice, flowers, blooming flowers everywhere. So we have two, so they're both full of flowers and fruit already. So this wake up very nicely. My papaya, unfortunately the cold got it, so I chop it up, and then the new growth start coming up. I'm glad I didn't take my suit out because there's girls coming for me. So I still have it on. This one as well, it got burned on the top. I chop it, and there you have the new growth. And this one is on the ground, so because the big plant covered it didn't get hit too bad. So I'm gonna leave all three, and hopefully I will get some papayas. My mango got hit as well, pretty good on the top. I already chopped a couple leaves over here because they were really bad. My oregano survived, my rosemary survived, my mint survived. So I got some culantro over here, and I'm trying to just reproduce that. And this is our new project. Over here was a big table, so we turn it down, and then my better half, he created this table for me. We already got the plastic, the iron in there, or metal, just to get it a little bit more stable. And we are just going to put cement today in the afternoon just to get it ready. My pile of compost, doing pretty good. I got rid of my worms, meaning that I put them in my other big composter. I do have some seeds for basil. I haven't put it on, sorry for the mess. I haven't put it on Etsy yet, but all these are seeds. So I got a few, quite a bit of seed of basil. I have the cinnamon basil and the regular basil. My rosemary, I tried to reproduce it. I cut it down in December for the cold, and they came back out, so that was good. My oregano, I told you guys that I put some leaf in this container, and look how big they are now, so that's pretty good. I harvested my ginger and I replanted in there, so I have 2 containers of ginger. My sour soap, my winter, just always every year get it and then lose all the leaf, but he will come back out. Okay. And let me show you, we have a new member of the family, which is nice. And I created this area here just to move my pots to the sun because they were completely in the shade. So that's what I did. So over here, I put some wildflowers. I got some sweet potatoes in this big container, more tortilla root. My garlic is doing pretty good, doing awesome. My reachable Anna is doing fantastic. She did not bloom this year, but hopefully she will bloom then eventually next year, I guess. So this is some this is some tomatoes that I cut the suckers, they call it, and I put it in the ground. They seems to doing pretty good. My tomato that survived the winter, amazing, and it's so full of flowers and beautiful and big. That's another cutting that I did for my big tomato. This is the big tomato. I believe that's a big tomato, but I am not 100% sure. So, and these are the last 3 tomatoes that I harvest from my dead plant. They are nice and juicy. So I cut it from this one that it already died. So this one, it needs to be cleaned out. I got more sweet potatoes in that container. And here is my bed for lettuce. So I put in here some lettuce, arugula. I put in here a lot of different kind of lettuce. So they are coming out. I need to put some water today. And those 2 survived the winter, so it's pretty good. And the bees came back to me. So you're gonna hear them around. Over here I have some cabbage. I already harvested a little bit of broccoli and they're coming out. So that's what I am doing. Over here, not a massive production on the broccoli, which I was surprised. But then the cabbage is doing pretty good. And the nectarine, it's beautiful. It got a lot of blooms and we already got fruit in it. So I hope my girl, instead of being on me, will get to the flowers. There is some nectarines. And there is another one. And I think we count like 6 already kind of growing and being there. So we got 6 over there. So that's pretty good. And this is my big surprise for this year. I got an apple. So this is my yellow apple. It's still blooming. It's still trying to get some flowers. I got some flowers up there. There's one apple. The rest of it's not got no blooms. But then this area here got a lot of bloom, which is good. That's pretty good. And then this is our tangelo. It wake up, and God, it wake up. We got flowers on every single branch, which is beautiful. Okay. Then the sugar cane got hit pretty good. And I also have some seeds for the sugar cane. And they are blooming out of the sugar cane already. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut it. And I already put it on my Etsy account. So I said $4, but you most likely are gonna get a whole nut for the sugar cane, and most likely with two sprouts already. Okay, so if you are interested, it's only $4, and it's guaranteed. This is like a weed. As long as you have it on the sun, they will grow very, very, very nice. My guava, the heat got it pretty good, but I got down all the dry leaf, and I can see, and I don't know if you can appreciate it, but it already start coming out. So it's coming good and healthy. So that's pretty good. Okay, the other orange trees are not doing good. The vine for the grape, it's there, and you know, every year they looks like they are dead, but they come out. My passion fruit, finally, it got all the way, I don't know if you can see it, but it's all the way on the tree. Very tall, up there. Okay, so it's been a year in the ground. In April it's gonna be a year. So hopefully we get some flowers this year for the spring. Our blood orange also got some, I don't know if you can appreciate it, but it's full of flowers as well, and we already have some fruit. There are the 2 hives. The girls are a little, I put some honey over there so they go back and, hey, let's get this honey better than fighting this woman. I hope. And let's see if I can approach her from this end, the new member of the family. This was a gift from my son, and that is a plum. And apparently it doesn't grow here in our zone. Ouch, sorry, got stuck. It doesn't grow in our zone, but hey, I'm gonna try. You know I will try. I did feed my girls with some comb, and I leave it there so they can come and clean it. And the mango, which is right here, let me get back a little tiny bit. It got hit pretty good. You know, in the winter it got hit, but on this side that it was not hit, we already got some flowers. I don't know if I can zoom you in. Let's see, but it's like right on those 2, 3 right there. So those 3 already trying to bloom, which is good. So hopefully we'll get some mangoes this year. I am not gonna edit this video too much. I know I fight with the bees and all that stuff, but people, if you are a YouTuber, you know how much time this can take. So hey guys, God bless. Thank you for watching, and that's my update for this year 2022. And I am so sorry I haven't been around, but as you can see, I've been busy. Thank you guys. And there is the progress of the table, and finally finish it. There is the final result. So table finished.